I'm inside the New Zealand Stock Exchange, where a gold mining company just went public. Could this mark our economy's minerals moment?
3, 2, 1.
It could well be, I think Macrae started off as a NZX listed company.
If mining's going to grow a little bit more, help with the growth of the economy, help with jobs, and be respectful to the environment, then fantastic.
We were one of the first to show you New Zealand's biggest gold discovery in 40 years, tucked amid the hills in central Otago's Bendigo station, an hour out of Queenstown. The Australian-listed company exploring it, Santana Minerals, expects to earn up to $4 billion over a 10-year period, once it starts open pit and underground mining here. Its annual production would be second only to the nearby Macrae's mine. That's owned by Oceana Gold, which delisted from our market in 2016. Santana CEO revealed in our first interview that it was considering going public. Surely an NZX listing at some stage, Damien?
Oh look, we're certainly giving it serious consideration, the pros and cons of doing that and working through that. Obviously our primary listing is still remains ASX, and what the future holds we'll see.
That's what's led us here, to the NZX Capital Market Centre, where Santana is officially listing on the New Zealand Stock Exchange. I'm taking you inside the invite-only event. Santana will be the second gold offering to investors. So might this mark our minerals moment?
Well, it's not the minerals moment. We've had minerals moments before, but to see this come back into New Zealand, I think it adds a dimension to our market, which we could probably do a little bit more of. You really want a market to be representing your economy and the proportion of GDP. If mining's going to grow a little bit more, help with the growth of the economy, help with jobs, and be respectful to the environment, then fantastic.
Is this a sign of more listings to come, Mark?
Well, we're always hoping, aren't we?
The only other gold-related stock on the NZX is New Talisman Gold Mines, which operates the historical mine in the Coromandel's Karangahaki Gorge. Santana is now dual-listed on the ASX and NZX. It's a foreign-exempt issuer here, meaning its primary market is still Australia. What it's not exempt from, though, are our mining rules and regulations. It still needs a full resource consent and permit. It plans to apply later this year. It also has to pay royalties to the government, which is currently set at 2% of revenue or 10% of accounting profits, whichever is higher.
We will pay our legal royalties that we're due to pay.
You said today that if the project all works out, fingers crossed, that $900 million would go back to central government in royalties, but also in corporate tax. Do you feel like that's enough off the $4 billion you're going to earn?
Well, $4 billion is revenue, so we've also got costs to come off on that. So yeah, like it's about, about 20-odd%, 25% of the in-ground value. It takes a lot of cost to get that out of the ground, and of course our shareholders will be stumping up the capital to get that out. So they're putting their capital and money at risk, so it's only fair that they get a return. And look, all in all, as I've been saying in my presentations, of the in-ground value of the gold, there's potentially 60% of that value will remain in New Zealand or more because of our local spending as well.
Why list? You were already listed on the Australian Stock Exchange.
Oh look, certainly technology has allowed the ability to trade in the ASX very easily from virtually anywhere in the world, but I think it's important to provide that ability to invest in New Zealand dollars in a New Zealand listed stock, and ultimately potentially when we do start paying dividends, it's all in the same currency, and whatever tax credits are provided, they come through in that same currency. But it's also about letting anyone who thinks they want to participate, but also, there's no doubt a bit of promotion involved, and it puts us out there and lets everyone know what we're doing, so that ultimately when we do get to mining, we're doing so for the benefit of not only ourselves, our shareholders, but the community.
I was going to ask you about that cheekily. Is any of this or all of this a means to garner public support before you go for that full resource consent and full mining permit?
Well, look, any sort of promotion is obviously putting us out there, but it's also making sure that we're held accountable to what we say. So I think if I say we're going to be a responsible miner that will produce the gold, but do so in a way that there's no net loss or potentially even a net benefit to the environment. That's what we're going to do. So, no, I think it's just being transparent and open.
Is this New Zealand's minerals moment, Damien?
It could well be, you know. I think Macrae started off as a NZX listed company. Obviously now it's fully delisted out of Australasia as Oceana Gold into TSX. But yeah, there's other discoveries out there, mainly by ASX junior companies that could well look to the future to see what we do and join the NZX here.
A golden opportunity, one could say.
Absolutely, lots of puns, meaningful puns.
Thank you so much for your time, Damien, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Time will tell to see if it pays off, but at least the exchange is back in action. I'm inside the New Zealand Stock Exchange, where a gold mining company just went public. Does this mark... Everyone just went quiet for a second, far out. Do you like how I put the word mark in the intro too? Just for you. It's a good blooper, I'm going to use. It's like the CEO of the New Zealand Stock Exchange, wasn't it? Oh, funny. Thanks for watching Markets with Madison. If you enjoyed this interview, please hit the like and subscribe buttons below. I do all of the research for these episodes myself, so your support means a lot. I always love to hear your feedback and ideas, so please drop any thoughts in the comments below. Now go put your money to work.